Me, of course, your boy Drip Sauce, coming to you today with another amazing video. So if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're already past 600 subscribers. So let's get to 1,000 subscribers really quickly. So let's just hit the subscribe button, like, share, and let's get straight to the point, guys. So today we're having a very interesting team versus team matchup. So we have Team A versus Team B, alright? Team A versus Team B. So on Team A, we have Baryon Mode Naruto, Raditz, Ichigo, and Kid Goku, alright? So those are all the teammates in Team A. So Team B, we have Saitama, Shinra, Gojo, and Luffy. Wow, those are really tough to beat. So we've got some really insane matchups today. So let's just go over where I think they scale consistently and without wanking them into oblivion. So for Naruto, you can pretty easily get Naruto to around large planet level, or at least mid-end large planet level, due to the fact that the Naruto planet was calced to be around 6 times the size of the normal Earth. And yeah, that's a feat like Toneri skills to the Naruto planet, since he was going to crash the moon into the Naruto planet, and that should yield even more joules, you know, even more force to destroy that kind of planet. So it should be around like low to mid large planetary, and we know Baryon Mode Naruto obviously scales above this, which would easily get him to large planetary plus. And for speed, we know using the Urashiki movie.
Is Naruto faster than light? Let's talk about it. So as you know, my opinion on this topic has been really against the fact for a long time, but today I'm going to show why my opinion may have changed and why I think anime Naruto might just be FTL. So for reference, the feat is Urashiki enters a constellation episode 8 of Boruto and then gets to Earth by episode 53. Now let's get a time frame for this exactly. Now in episode 1, Boruto joins the academy, so that's when school starts. Now this is episode 8, so this is after that. We know school in Japan starts in April, so we can use that as our baseline here. Now we know in episode 53 it is also around April, because it's Boruto's birthday on episode 51, and that's at the end of March. It's on the 27th of March, meaning this should be around April too. So it's been roughly a year, give or take. Now based off that time frame and using the Centauri constellation, which is the closest constellation to us, we were able to get 4.3 times FTL, which is Urashiki, who Naruto should scale to pretty easily.
And Baryon Mode Naruto scales to this, so it'd obviously be around FTL plus to possibly MFTL. That's like 100 times the speed of light, but that's kind of reaching. There's no real way to quantify. I'm just giving a benefit of the doubt. So for Raditz, you know what, I'll just go over Kid Goku first. So Kid Goku is able to fight Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo stated to be capable of destroying the entire planet, and we know this isn't hyperbolic because Master Roshi earlier on in the series destroyed a celestial body. So when he talks about destroying the entire planet, he's not talking in reference to just surface wipe. He's actually talking about destroying the celestial body, and we know this because it's stated that he's far stronger than Master Roshi, which would just easily make him capable of destroying the planet. And Master Roshi's moon feat is calculated around dwarf star level because of the way he obliterated it. And actually the Earth in Dragon Ball can be calced all the way from 2 times the size of, you know, 2 times the size of the regular Earth to all the way to 1/3 the size of the sun, which is a video I'll make later on. So that would easily make Kid Goku anywhere from planetary plus to small star level. And for Raditz, we know Raditz would easily scale above this. You can multiply Raditz's power level, you know, if you can divide it by Kid Goku's power level, which would just be around 6 times if we want to use the linear multiplier, which would easily make Raditz star level plus. And for speed, we know Kid Goku is casually able to dodge light beams, casually able to outrun the solar flare, which is stated in the Daizenshuu to be light. And Kid Goku does this at point blank range, so it would easily be FTL, possibly into the to FTL plus ranges. And in his fight with King Piccolo, he actually gets around 10 times stronger due to the fact that the Great Ape he stated to have gotten far stronger from drinking the ultra divine water. And to quantify this, we have to look at the battle, and we see an avatar of a great ape behind him while he punches through King Piccolo, implying that he's using the power of a great ape while still retaining his base form, which is similar to what Broly did. So we can go under the logical assumption that the far stronger is actually referring to him becoming 10 times stronger, which would just be a good way to put that. So it'll be around like 20 times faster than light for Kid Goku. And for Raditz, you just need to multiply that by 6, so you would get 120 times faster than light for Raditz. And this is actually a low ball, by the way. I'm just assuming that Raditz is just 6 times stronger than Kid Goku, which he could easily be far stronger than that. So we're going with that. And for Ichigo, you can easily get Ichigo to around large planet level. I'm not going to be using the universal wanks for Ichigo. Just like, I'm not going to be using like the high-end skills for any of them, because you can easily get Raditz to 4 to 5D off of the Garlic Jr. Dead Zone movie, which has been confirmed canon, by the way.
It is a secret we have known before Gohan could even form words in his mouth. Through fights with Raditz, Garlic Jr., the Ginyu Force, and even Frieza.
It's been confirmed canon by the new Super Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, so it's actually confirmed canon now. So yeah, you can easily get Raditz to around 5D, but I'm not going to be using it because that would just make it unfair. So yeah, for the Ichigo part, the Soul Society actually is just around like a large planetary like size realm, actually. So yeah, you can easily get Ichigo to large planetary. If you want to go for a lower end, you can say he's planetary plus, but I'll just say he's large planetary. For speed, I don't really know about speed, but like from what I've heard, Ichigo is around like FTL, like borderline FTL. I don't think there's anything that gets him past FTL. I think those are just like calc stacking or wanks, to be honest. And there's an actual 41 minute video explaining why, like, the video basically debunks all the Bleach wanks. So yeah, I'll probably tag it in the description below for you to go watch to understand why most of the metas made for Bleach are wanks. So now that we've gone over Team A, let's go to Team B. For Saitama, the Saitama one's a bit juicy because the Saitama like feat that people try to get him to multi-galaxy or multi-solar system level is actually debunkable. Yes, it's actually debunkable. You can just argue it's a fake scan, which there is proof to. You can argue it's inconsistent. You can argue it's an outlier. You can argue there are many things to argue. All right, you can argue it's just a dilation of light, you know, from immense gravitational pressure. You can argue it's just an artistic representation. You can argue it's a mistake, as in the previous panels there were like 0 stars in the space at all. You can argue like the stars were still there because in later panels we literally see stars there. So there's a lot of things. I'm actually going to make a video on it. So there's a lot of things you can argue when it comes to this matchup. So yeah, it's not going to be concrete to say Saitama's multi-galaxy. I think he more comfortably scales to like large planet level with massively faster than light speed. I think there's a calc that gets him to MFTL, like low MFTL, like almost borderline MFTL. For Shinra, I already debunked Shinra's immeasurable speed on my channel, and Shinra should scale to around large planetary for like kicking the moon out of the earth, you know, large planetary pretty easily, possibly even dwarf star, but I'm not going to go there. Comfortably just large planetary. For Luffy is actually like really contentious, and he just does not get the MFTO like people claim he does, because the first feat they try to use the Zoro feat. However, it's the air that's been like the action of the air being repelled at light speed, not the air itself being light speed. It doesn't even make sense for air to be light speed. I already made a debunk on this. I think I'll make a debunk video on this as well. So Luffy is just not MFTL, because if he was MFTL, then why'd he get one shot by Kizaru, who literally uses light speed attacks? Like, why do you get one shot? I'm just assuming that Joy Boy Luffy should be around FTL or just light speed for at least scaling to a Yonko level. I'm just gonna assume he's faster than Kizaru now. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. So for AP, the One Piece planet is around like 18 times the size of the Earth, and Blackbeard is stated to be capable of destroying this. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Is he life wiping or is he destroying the actual planet? For the benefit of the doubt, I will say he's destroying the planet. For the benefit of the doubt, because I do not actually believe he is destroying the planet. Like, I haven't really seen solid evidence to support that notion. So based off what I've seen, he's destroying, like, he's life wiping, since he can like shift tectonic plates, right? So like, based off what I've seen, he's life wiping. So I don't think he's destroying the planet. But for this video, and for the fans not to totally murder me, I will give him the benefit of the doubt and say he scales to around planetary plus to like low end large planetary. If he didn't scale that high, he would just get one shot by most of the characters here, who are all like large planetary ranges. For Gojo, Gojo is the most fodder person here. The only thing that helps him is his hacks, and there are a few people in this list that can easily get through Gojo's hacks. So let's start the match. Yeah, Gojo's AP doesn't really matter. Gojo's AP doesn't really, like, he's like city block or multi-city block if you want a highball. He's like multi-city block if you want a highball. Like, Gojo is like fodder in terms of AP. Like, I know people try to be getting him to Universal. However, if you want to wank, like, I literally can wank every other character here to Universal, bro. Like, so it's better you just leave your wanks to yourself. So, for Team A, we have Naruto going up against Shinra. So, Naruto is going up against Shinra. What can the Hokage himself do against Shinra, the demon from Fire Force? So first off, you know, Shinra is like faster than light, right? So like, the immeasurable speed thing just does not work. If we're using Bancho Man, he easily gets to like FTL plus, but like Shinra is not gonna be faster than Naruto. Unfortunately, he's just not going to be faster than Naruto. Naruto easily outspeeds Shinra. But the thing is, like, Shinra has more concrete AP scaling. But, like, with this speed advantage that Naruto has, coupled with his hacks, I think Naruto should be able to take down Shinra with pretty low difficulty. I think Shinra might be able to adapt to Naruto, or, like, Shinra does have, like, good battle IQ from what I've seen in Fire Force, but like, I don't know if Shinra is going to be able to get past Baryon mode Naruto's hacks. And the thing is, like, Naruto's punches like do drain like life force, so I don't know how Shinra is going to tank all those punches. I do not know how Shinra is going to survive a beating from Baryon mode Naruto. Maybe if this was Shippuden, maybe Shinra would win. But like, Baryon mode, there's just no way to say that Shinra is beating Naruto in this case. So I'm just gonna give that match to Naruto pretty easily. So next we have Kid Goku versus Luffy. Remember, I scaled Kid Goku anywhere from 2 times planetary to 1/3 the size of the sun planetary, which would just neg Luffy anyways, and for speed, he should be around 20 times FTL, and Luffy would be just FTL. So, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, unless you can argue, like, Kid Goku, like, is probably gonna be in character, so he's probably just gonna want to fight someone who's really strong, and Luffy does look really strong in his Joy Boy state, so Kid Goku's probably gonna, like, try and go easy on him at first, because, you know, that's how Goku's always behaving. So, Kid Goku's gonna realize that, Luffy has Toon Force. However, However, Kid Goku also has Toon Force. I think many people forget this, is that Kid Goku also has Toon Force. Yeah, he does. So, coupled with the fact that Kid Goku is like over at least 20 times faster than Luffy and he has the AP advantage, and coupled with the fact that Kid Goku also has feats of insane level Toon Force, by the way. The Toon Force Kid Goku displays is insane beyond anything that's ever been shown in One Piece. So even if you want to say Luffy has Toon Force, there's just no way to say that Luffy's Toon Force is more powerful than Kid Goku's Toon Force. And even if you want to take away the Toon Force, it doesn't really do much for Luffy, as he's just gonna get blitzed really badly, and Kid Goku's just gonna like one-shot the hell out of him. Like, it's not gonna be fair at all. It's just not gonna be fair. Like, he has the power pole and things like that. The Nimbus Cloud, things that could come into factor. And Luffy does not really have that much going for him. Now, if you were to use a lower end Kid Goku, if you were to say Kid Goku is just lightning level, which is stupid, because obviously the lightning thing, Kid Goku got knocked out by that lightning. And Kid Goku previously, in a previous episode, was underwater and he got electrocuted by a robot and he still survived it. Underwater. So the fact that he got knocked out by that lightning shows that it's not regular lightning. Another thing to come into play that people fail to understand is that that lightning was being directed towards Kid Goku. Like, he was wearing a metal crown that directly attracts lightning to his body. So it shows it's not even regular lightning, and it's not even fair because it was being directed to his body like a magnet. And the thing is that lightning can actually be argued much faster, because I've seen arguments that lightning can reach almost the speed of light. I've seen things like that, and you should just know that it's not normal lightning just based off of those two variables. So yeah, Kid Goku does not cap at lightning level. There's even a statement where Tien says that his punches move at the speed of light. And you can say it's hyperbolic, but I don't think it's hyperbolic because it literally follows the context. And it literally follows the fact that Tien's solar flare is also light speed. And Kid Goku is able to dodge these punches. He's able to outrun the light from Tien's solar flare. He easily gets much faster than that using the divine water, which he drank, which would just multiply his strength and speed. So yeah, it's pretty easy to say Kid Goku beats Luffy, even if you want to highball Luffy. Now, if you want to highball Luffy to solar system level, good luck with that. I already debunked some good on Discord trying to use that to highball Luffy to solar system level, saying that Blackbeard has infinite gravity that makes him solar system. I don't even understand the amount of brain dead One Piece fans who try to use that kind of stupid scale, bro. Like, it's dumb. It's pretty dumb. So next is Ichigo versus Gojo. Oh my god. This is gonna be the hardest match to figure out. So, it's gonna be the hardest match to figure out. So, Ichigo, like I said, FTL plus, large planet level. Gojo's AP fodder, irrelevant. The only thing that could possibly help Gojo here is his infinity. And maybe his purple, like hollow purple. So what's gonna happen here? Will Ichigo be able to get through infinity if we give Gojo the benefit of the doubt and say you need infinite speed or whatever to get through infinity? Probably not. But there is another interpretation. Like, if you can move faster than Gojo can slow things down, you could probably beat Gojo. So, like, we have to take this into consideration. Are they working together? And how easily do they take care of their opponents? So Naruto's gonna handle Shinra pretty easily, but since he's in Baryon mode, he's not gonna be able to continue actually, after the fight, he's not going to be able to continue. We're just giving Naruto the benefit of the doubt and saying he can continue. If Naruto can continue, I do think there are some things Naruto can do that could possibly harm Gojo, because Naruto's like is able to, like, with 6 bats though, I don't know if he can still do it. Like, he's able to harm beings that are on another astral plane. I don't know, I don't really know. For Raditz and Kid Goku though, it's pretty though those are pretty, like, because if Kid Goku handles Luffy like really fast, Kid Goku's gonna step in, obviously, to try and help Ichigo, and then Kid Goku's just gonna Toon Force the hell out of Gojo's Infinity. Like, Kid Goku threw a rock and it broke the manga panel, which which is just insane. Like, it would be really funny to see Kid Goku just throw a rock, and then Gojo would be like, "Oh, you can never hit me, I have an infinite distance," and the rock would just hit his head and be like, "The fuck? What the fuck just happened?" So, like, I think if if Kid Goku steps in to help Ichigo, I think they're gonna take it. However, I don't think Ichigo can beat Gojo on its own, especially if you're taking the Infinity into account. And the thing is, if Ichigo can't find a way to get through Gojo's Infinity really quickly, Gojo's gonna use Hollow Purple, which basically is Existence Erasure, and I do not see Ichigo resisting Existence Erasure because he's never done anything like that. If you want to say Ichigo would just Spirit Crush Gojo, you have to prove that the spiritual pressure can get through Infinity, which I do not know how he's going to do. I'm not really like a huge Bleach fan, so I don't really like know what Ichigo doesn't really have good hacks. Like, he just has good AP and speed. He doesn't have good hacks, bro. Ichigo does not have good hacks. So I think if it was alone, Gojo would win, but since they're fighting in teams, I think Ichigo and Kid Goku should be able to take down Gojo pretty easily. Like, Kid Goku would just, like, really mess Gojo up with his Toon Force. Like, it's not gonna be funny. So the last match of the day, which is the most interesting one, is Raditz versus Saitama. Now, where does Raditz scale in speed and AP? Like I said earlier on the video, lowballed, you can get Raditz to around 120 times the speed of light, which is MFTL. And Saitama, you can calc him to be MFTL off of the Platinum Sperm and Garo feat. So that gets him to around 50 to 100 times, 50 to 200 times FTL actually. So, but considering the fact that Raditz, like, lowballed is already fast enough to be over 6 times faster than Kid Goku, like, lowballed. Like, this is lowballing, by the way. So, how fast, who's faster between the two of them? We know Saitama gets, like, much faster during the battle. Like, Saitama gets much faster while fighting Garo. Like, easily. Like, Garo speed blitzes the hell. Like, Garo just, like, gets much stronger and faster than his previous selves, and then Saitama just, like, one shot. So, like, Saitama could easily be getting to the MFTL Rangers to MFTL plus, but here's the thing, his AP is around, like, large planetary, yeah. That's really not gonna do much to Raditz, actually, because Raditz is easily starter level plus. And the thing is, Raditz is already in those ranges. And you know, Raditz is, like, super casually handling Goku and Piccolo at the same time. Piccolo with a casual ki blast, like, super casual, destroys the moon to the point that he violently destroys the moon to the point that there's nothing left. And the shockwave travels omnidirectionally from the moon to the earth and even hits the earth, which, if you calculate, is around dwarf star level. So, even if you want to say Saitama is dwarf star level, yeah, Raditz can tank that with no difficulty. Raditz literally tanked the same blast from Piccolo and didn't even move an inch. Like, he didn't even budge. And if you want to say Saitama's multi-galaxy, it's really no problem. I can scale Raditz to multi-galaxy off of the statement of Vegeta saying that a regular Saiyan can destroy the universe the same way a weakened, suppressed Buu from millions of years ago was doing, and Buu was destroying galaxies, stars, planets, etc. So yeah, you can easily get Raditz to that level, and I could easily get the calc for Raditz to be much higher. However, I'm lowballing. And even if you want to say Raditz isn't that strong, I could easily just use the recently confirmed canon Garlic Jr. movie from the Super Dragon Ball Hero movie, which confirms that Garlic Jr. is in fact canon and is one of the opponents Goku and the gang fought. And Raditz scales above that since he's in a later episode, and the same Piccolo and Goku who defeated Garlic, who were able to fight Garlic Jr., were having serious trouble getting beat the fuck out of by Raditz. So you can easily scale Raditz to like 5D, which is insane because Garlic Jr. created a hyperspace which can be argued to be fifth dimensional, which not really can be argued which is fifth dimensional, because a hyperspace is hyper and confirmed in context to like a regular 4D space. So it's like an extra, like a super bigger space. Like if you Google the definition for hyperspace, you see a universe embedded within a larger space, which just goes to show the context though. You can easily get Raditz to 5D. It's even confirmed in Daisenchu to be a hyperspace, and Garlic Jr. can create this, so you can argue it's creation hacks. That's why I don't really want to use it. But you can easily get Raditz to 5D if you want to highball Saitama to even universal. So yeah, Raditz with just body. So Saitama's attacks are not really gonna do anything to Raditz at all. Like Saitama's gonna be like using like thousands of serious punches, and Raditz is just gonna be like, what's this nigger doing, bro? Like Raditz is just gonna be watching Saitama try to beat him, and then Saitama's just gonna like get tired out. And then Raditz, even if you argue Raditz being weaker than Saitama, Raditz is just gonna adapt since he's a Saiyan. Like, you know how strong Saiyans get mid-battle? Like, Saiyans are able to handle attacks that are much stronger than they are. Like, Goku versus Jiren. Goku shoots a Kamehameha on King Kai's planet, and the Kamehameha is stronger than he is, and then he has to grow and overpower the Kamehameha mid-battle. So, like, you know, like, it's not gonna be fair to say Saitama, it's not going to be possible to say Saitama even gets any form of advantage against Raditz, bro, because Raditz is just that guy. Like, Raditz is just not going to feel Saitama's blows. It's going to be like tickles, to be honest. If you want to say Saitama is limitless, literally, I have so many statements saying Saiyans are limitless, and you can even argue it's more consistent for Saiyans to be limitless in terms of energy, since they scale above people like Garlic Jr., who can create infinite hyperspaces. So yeah, Raditz being infinite in power would be more consistent than Saitama being infinite in power, even if you want to argue that. So I just see no way for Saitama to be able to beat Raditz. So, like, Team A is just gonna body the fuck out of Team B. Like, it's not even gonna be funny. Like, Team A is gonna body the fuck out of Team B. Even if you give Team B the benefit of the doubt, I can literally just use one member from Team A, and it would solo the entirety of Team B. So, like, yeah, that's basically it. It's basically it, to be honest. It's basically it. Unless you want to argue that they somehow took out Raditz, which is not possible, you can maybe argue that Saitama, Shinra, and Luffy working together along with Gojo can take down Ichigo and Kid Goku. However, I don't know how they're gonna handle Naruto, because Naruto is there, and Naruto's not gonna let anything happen to Kid Goku. Because Naruto and Kid Goku are likely gonna get along really well. Raditz and Ichigo are probably gonna get along really well. So, yeah, they're gonna realize that, oh my god, Team B is gonna realize that, oh my god, these niggas are moving really fast. Who's the fastest among us? Oh, Saitama, you're the fastest. You gotta lead, bro. And be like, nah, these niggas are much faster than I am. Like, what? Nah, I can handle Kid Goku, but like, Saitama's gonna be like, I can handle Kid Goku, but like, Raditz? Oh, that nigga Raditz is moving really fast, but like, bro. Yeah, he's moving really fast. Like, I think he can actually compete with my speed. And Shinra's gonna be like, man, I don't know about these niggas, bro. Like, that Ichigo nigga, I can handle him, but like, damn. And then Kid Goku's gonna be like, nah, these guys need it. I'm just gonna like throw a rock and shit. And he just throws a rock. He just throws a rock. And then it hits Gojo in the face, and Gojo's like, what? How? But how? And then Kid Goku's gonna like fold Gojo. And it's just gonna be a funny match to watch, so... yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, Team A absolutely destroys Team B, even if you highball them. The link to my Discord server is going to be in the description below in case you disagree. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye.